Fighter, one of the last to move forward there. And the runner's just about all set. 1,200 metres of the field, and they leave the stalls. And amongst those that jump out well, the blue colours of Miras. Chad Summers said there was plenty of speed, showing it early, flashing some dash. As Freedom Fighter, and amongst horses Dancing Prince, just give chase. Dancing Prince, last year's winner in the stripes. Justin comes next, red and white checks just ahead of Ganite, who races in 5th place. Elite Power is in 6th as they make the turn with Pagan, and the last two remake, and Rayuno Kina at the moment taken off his feet. Round the bend, it is Miras who has the lead. That lead about half a length from Justin on straightening, and racing in 3rd place on the outside Freedom Fighter. 4th place pushed along is Goodnight. Dancing Prince also just being ridden. Angle towards the outside is Elite Power in 6th place. Then Pagan trying to get involved. Likewise, Remake from well off the speed. It's Justin who's taken over. Miras is done. Elite Power for Frankie Dettori down the outside. Goodnight has got a nice trail through as well. Ryuna Yakina is staying on. Out in the lead, it's Justin who has the advantage. But Elite Power sweeps down the outside of the 200. And Elite Power is moving clear and going to take the Riyadh Dirt Sprint by a widening margin. Frankie Dettori for Belmont in the Jaguar colours that mean so much to this part of the world. Elite Power beating the 2nd place Goodnight, in 3rd running on Remake, in 4th was Justin, in 5th place Dancing Prince. They were clear of Ryuna Yakina, who was never involved. Pagan next, Freedom Fighter.
If ever a horse was well named, it's Elite Power. If you've got a horse by Curlin, you give it a name like this, he better be good, you better believe he's a good Rachel. One anxious moment when he just got choppy and came off the bridle and got some kickback. Once they swung for home, he rolled into his rhythm, and when he rolls into his rhythm, there is something inevitable about the outcome, isn't there?
Oh, once Frankie switched him wide on the apex of the turn, there was no question he was going to run them down, and he was going to do it in absolutely stellar fashion. At this point, Frankie's just asking him to go and get out of the kickback. Because again, all the jockeys that say there is no kickback, I don't know what they're talking about.
Look at it.
Because that is kickback. I mean, horses are coming back absolutely covered.
There's a cloud.
Covered in it. But once Elite Power gets out, you can just see his slightly dirty now Blaze coming full ride around the turn into the stretch. Doesn't matter, as we know on this track, come from anywhere. And Frankie just sort of goes, all right, come on now, son. And Justin on the inside for Japan genuinely gives him a little bit of a go, but it's more of a question of how far as opposed to if he's going to. Goodnight, to give him his due, used his 1,400 and 1,600 meter stamina to just get the better of Justin. Unfortunately, I think he's going to be a class sprinter in time. Steve Asmussen's going to have to keep him away from that boy.
Yeah, there's one disappointment in the race. That was Dancing Prince,
yes,
who couldn't lead and did not enjoy himself today. Otherwise, this race is massively formful. America's best sprinter, champion sprinter, Breeders' Cup and Vosper winner, beats a real up-and-comer in Gunai with a real up-and-comer from Japan in 3rd, and it's clear daylight between 1st and 2nd and 2nd and 3rd. So this will go down in the books as a race with a Group 3 against it. It is a Group 1, really, this, in terms of the standard of ability shown. And that horse is going from strength to strength. You couldn't paint a better-looking sprinter. I promise you this will be one of the most sought-after young stallions in America when he eventually retires to stud. Whether he'll go to Dubai, I don't know. Bill Mott has a long